Hello everyone, we're back again and better than ever, some might say.
We are doing another Let's Play and another Mario Kart one, but this time Double Dash. Oh,
Yes.
my controller doesn't work.
Did I plug it in?
On the original GameCube with controller that works. That's okay. Oh, I haven't played this. When did this game come out, do you know?
I don't know. It was the best of times though, because it was the best Mario Kart ever. To this day. I don't know why they haven't brought back this joint player dynamic.
Yeah, they should do the Double Dash thing again.
Now, All Cup Tour. This will show us who is really the GOAT in this celebration of sheep.
We will say, who is the Mario Kart? If you hear clicking, I don't think it's actually the controllers. It's the dog walking around with her nails on the wooden floor.
Dog.
You leave her alone. Oh god, I'm already really tense.
Oh.
Yes. So I'm player 2, Yoshi and Baby Mario. And you are
the best duo.
Diddy Kong and oh god.
Yep.
It's not how I remember. Oh, that's because that's easy. How do you fire in this?
Why?
Oh, I thought you were asking a question.
Keenan, why?
Oh god, this steering is difficult. I keep doing left shoulder or L, whatever it is in this, to fire because I'm used to playing it on my.
God damn it.
On the N64, and also I was playing on the Switch.
Oh yeah, you're playing Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like it. My biggest problem with Mario Kart was
The assisted steering.
the assisted steering thing, which is on by default, which I didn't know, which is so annoying. Because I kept on trying to, I've got a mushroom, I'm going to just like jump across this path here, and it wouldn't let me do it. So I really like that. You can, when you just turn that off, it's like, oh, it's fine, it works. And then it's just a lot of Mario Kart. Like, there's so many levels in it. It's brilliant. The kart stuff is a bit of a bollocks, though.
Yeah, the 10,000 carts and different guises.
Yeah. It's like this one does this and this one does this, and you've got these tires, and it's like it's hard to really care too much about what the difference is.
I agree. Sometimes too much choice is not enough choice. You know what I mean?
It's just when there's so much, it doesn't really seem to make much of a difference,
Mm-hmm. Sit down, you dumb dog.
God, I am not.
She's just standing there.
Good on her.
Where am I? Ugh.
Jesus Christ, the steering on this is not easy.
No, you're just terrible.
Shut up. How long have you played?
Coasting in first.
Have you played this since you got it?
No, not once.
Really? You played it loads, haven't you?
I played it. I had to unlock the All-Star Cup, so I had to play.
Oh, so you played every level?
No, I had some of those from a while ago. I just had to unlock like the last two.
Damn it.
I think this is a bit of an omen for things to come.
I think it'll be fine. I kind of was firing shells in the first lap, but I kept braking, so that didn't help anything.
Who breaks in this? No one breaks in this game.
I thought it was the different button.
You fool. I've been following I've been following this person on Twitter, and spoilers, it's me operating the Twitter, folks. I've actually started liking more stuff on it, and I think Yusuf won't like the fact that I'm following this person.
Oh no! Who are you following?
Now, none of it is political, but
that sounds like something political.
No, it's not at all. But if people are wondering, Yusuf's views do not necessarily vouch for the Twitter account. No, I followed. I really like Kim.com.
I don't know who that is.
He's the guy who started Mega Upload. This like big fat German guy. He's like nearly 7 foot tall or something.
All right.
And he was like, he's basically in New Zealand and he can't go anywhere because if he goes anywhere, the US are going to arrest him.
Oh, right.
Because they were trying to get him for other people hosting things on Mega Upload.
Right, copyright laws.
Remember Mega Upload, don't you?
I do, yeah.
But I really like him. He's really cool. But anyway, so yeah, they're my views only, folks. Just so you know. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I've been following this Mortal Kombat.
God.
Because like and he just gives you basically daily doses of fatalities and everything. Like,
Is this like the new Mortal Kombat?
Yeah,
or
he does
Mortal
every
Kombat?
Mortal Kombat like a Mortal Kombat's fan Twitter, you know.
Yeah.
And like at the start, I was like, "Oh, this is brilliant! This is brilliant!" But then I just got tired of seeing so many violent fatalities. I was like, "Okay, I think I've had enough of this." But I have to say, like all the kind of because the thing about Mortal Kombat first came out, like the graphical fidelity was not the best, like. You know, so it wasn't.
It was pretty groundbreaking because it was groundbreaking. It used the people, you know, real life sprites of people.
It was
rather
groundbreaking.
than
But what I
actual
mean is
characters.
that looking back at it now, like if you look at modern fatalities, like there's guts coming out of them.
Oh
like,
yeah. It's been 30 years.
Yeah. So like, but anyway, they've been shown like clips of the new Mortal Kombat. That's out. I think it's out. Is it November, October, November? Could be before then. But it just looks great.
Yeah.
And they've started it again. You know, they're going back to Mortal Kombat 1.
They kind of relaunched it a bit.
Yeah.
Although it seems to be tied in with the other ones. I think I should get some extra points there because the dog was nudging my arm while I was trying to run.
Any excuse. I'm already two perfect scores here, Yusuf.
Well, look, there's loads left.
150cc.
Maybe the recording will fail again. And then we'll have to start over and then I'll win.
There we go.
This is a great level.
Yeah, every level in this game was pretty great, to be honest. The tables inside here, like, moving around.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know you got to give it a shelf. You had the chain chomp.
for God's sake.
I was watching a video. They're talking about the old GameCube, and they're saying that it was like the last time that Nintendo were trying to compete
With the other two?
With the other two, in the same sense of being like, right,
Power?
graphically, what are we going to do here? You know,
Yeah.
because that's not what they're going to do with everything else. And I mean, the thing is, this did not sell that well.
Yeah.
It did okay, but not amazingly, not quite as well as like the SNES or anything.
How much of like Nintendo's strategy do you think is like just Miyamoto?
I don't know. I don't know if he's just like a mascot as well.
Do you
know?
think he is?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like clearly he's an actual genius
Yeah.
game designer and character designer because he did design loads of the games. You know?
Yeah.
Like he did do he came up with Mario and Link and Donkey Kong.
They're just so different to every other company out there, and I'm wondering, like, will he be a bit like if Elon Musk died, what would happen to, like, SpaceX or Twitter or whatever, or not Twitter,
Well, they were-
Neuralink and all.
I think somebody who was definitely more of an individual in that sort of sense was Steve Jobs, and Apple
Yeah.
have kind of continued down the same vein.
That's true.
And he was a freak.
Yeah, he was a bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, used to wash his feet in the toilet.
Why is he so,
Revered?
held up? No, held up as like this, like everyone uses him as an example. And I mean, I like people are gonna think I'm lying here, but I remember as a kid we had this book and it was like the future, and like it was showing things inside of it like we would live in flying cars and spaceships and all. And I remember thinking,
Do you not?
Yeah, I wish I did.
We're playing fucking 25-year-old video games.
The car that I'm driving won't even drive, so I mean it's not.
Well, it's got no
only not
engines.
flying.
It's just some wood.
It broke.
Oh, you mean your car, not your
Yeah,
cart?
my real car.
Yeah.
Yeah, my real car just stalled in the middle of the road there on Sunday, and was very annoyed. Every warning light went on,
God,
and
it's
lost
scary.
all power, with all my 3 children and wife in the car. Wasn't great.
Yeah, it doesn't
Wasn't
sound
great.
good.
And the thing is that it has a residual fear now for me. Is that like,
Yes.
is this going to happen again?
Anytime anything happens, like, what's that mean?
Yeah, it's a bit like getting over PTSD. You just have to keep doing it enough until you. Is that how they do it?
I don't think so. No,
No.
anybody
Fair
with
enough.
PTSD don't do that. It's terrible advice. Here's something really interesting about PTSD.
I was going to go into like how they're talking about psilocybin now to cure that, but I'll stray away from that.
Okay.
If
If somebody encounters a traumatic
place.
Shut up. A traumatic event. If they play Tetris or a game like that, immediately afterward,
Helps them assign it in
it
channels in their
just
brain.
somehow it helps people. It helps people cope. I don't know how it works, but it does. There's been loads of studies about it. There's just something about. I don't know if it's like culturally what people know what it means about it being like a retro game, about it being easy, people understanding it, or if it's something about just the mechanics of a really simple and understanded game. Just kind of go, all right, if you do this, then you'll feel good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe it's the fact that you're sorting things. It's like an analogy for processing things in your brain.
Maybe, I don't know.
But yeah, they've done a lot of studies there, some trials now on psilocybin and ketamine, all in supervised environments.
Isn't ketamine horse tranquilizer?
I think that's one thing it's used for, but it's also, believe it or not, used in anesthetic and stuff when you're being put under, in a mix of stuff. So that's I mean, I think those things are very difficult for people.
Jesus.
So it's if they do things one time and they get over it, it's brilliant. Anyway, what were we talking about? Steve Jobs.
Oh yeah, that he kept doing that stuff. So I don't know if Shigeru Miyamoto, when he steps down.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure. I think Nintendo's got a pretty clear identity now, though. It's just I think their target is just different to everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, I think they go with ingenuity.
I think they're focused on family stuff, I think.
Which is great.
Yeah, I mean, at least there's someone doing something different, Because I mean, I think when it comes to, for feck's sake, when it comes to like Sony and Microsoft, there's just points where nowadays you're like, okay, well, the Xbox 360 sold better and seemed to be a better console than the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 4 is to be better than Xbox. Currently, it seems like PlayStation 5 is doing a lot better than Xbox X. So it's just like, okay, yeah, it's less that thing now. It's like, oh, I need to get both of them. They both offer something really unique. I don't think they do offer anything really unique. I think it's every time there's a new one comes out, one might be better than the other.
Yeah.
Whereas you're like, I feel like more people are like, oh, I need to get a Switch and everything else,
True. Because if you're really bad at this game.
I know. The steering is way harder than I remember. Here's a problem though, with what they think that Nintendo did, which they don't really seem to do this stuff anymore. Is that this game and the GameCube didn't do too well is because it was the first time they forayed into discs.
Oh yeah.
And then they were really, really worried about copywriting stuff about people. For God's
sake, why are they so worried about
people pirating their games? So they that's why they made them with those little small discs, because they were harder to create. It meant that the games weren't as big and was struggling for space. Like I think some PlayStation 1 games were bigger.
I'd say Nintendo would actually sue themselves if they used their own footage by accident on another page or something,
Maybe there's like a bot that does it.
So just constantly,
Jesus Christ. Well, that's it.
I could do it a bit of a challenge,
this
perhaps.
Cup's done. Shut up your fort.
Do you know the it's like
banana.
10 seconds into the race.
Right into a banana.
Do you know that the PlayStation 2 was such a successful console that they kept making them up until PlayStation 4 came out?
Really?
Yep.
I think it sold like 120 something million.
It was just so good. The PlayStation 1 was so good. I have a saucer for the N64, but I would have to say the amount of games PlayStation 1 had.
That's true.
It's definitely arguable to be better.
The chain chomp in this went the wrong way and just ran over me.
He's useless.
It's the only reason I picked Baby Mario. Oh, how do you switch your fucking characters around? I forget how to do that.
It's like the Z button or L or Z. Yeah, no Z.
God. I think that's something where they said that over the entire lifespan of the N64, there was only like 300 games altogether.
Yeah, that's not much. Yeah,
I think it's like 12,000 for the PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly.
Ridiculous.
You found that all these IPs, like Shaq's football tie-in or something, like
Shaquille O'Neal, the basketball player.
Yeah. They would release a game like that and it'd be on the PlayStation.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Every and any game would be on there. Like,
I was actually watching this video. They were talking about shovelware, and there were these games that were basically released just for confused parents to buy them in like shops and not know and to think that they were other games.
Like what?
Just like I loved Wii Sports. Maybe I'll love the Family Games. Where it looks like you do the same things, but they're they're so cheaply made, and I saw this one, they're like these series of games they do, and it's the exact same game. They just reskin some things, and you just keep playing the same thing over and over again in different levels.
Brilliant.
And it's just like, I don't know how that's passing anybody, you know. Some quality control would be good.
Ugh. Yeah, I think the PlayStation. Did you ever see that video of that guy?
I fell off again.
You said this is not very entertaining for the fans.
Well,
of the
if
show.
it makes them feel better, I'm getting stressed.
For
I'm
those
not having fun.
2 fans of the show. Do you ever see that guy outside the stadium, like frisk searching people?
Oh yeah, the Spurs
That
stadium.
meme.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that the Spurs guy?
I think it was the Spurs stadium.
Like
yeah.
literally could not be less bothered.
Wasn't touching anybody.
Yeah, that was a bit like PlayStation's. Can we make a game for your console? Sure.
Yeah, why not? You'll pay us, right?
But didn't they, like Nintendo, force the third-party developers to pay them?
I don't know.
I do remember something like that. PlayStation was far less restrictive, and something like that. Nintendo wanted like fees or something.
Well, I know there was a big problem with the fact that Nintendo were so slow to move away from cartridges.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing about why Final Fantasy, which was always a Nintendo game up until 7 being the first one, was that they were looking at what the next generation was, and they were set. They were going to go, yeah, I guess we'll be on the N64. And then they saw the cartridge, they saw like a demo thing, and they were going, this won't fit.
Yeah.
So they were just like, okay, we can't do this, and that was it. So, like, they lost like one of the biggest franchises in the world.
Yeah.
Over something like that. So people start making their decisions pretty quick.
Well, I remember when we were in China, like they had like 1 billion copied PlayStation 1 games.
Yeah.
And I don't remember seeing any Nintendo. I do remember they had their own console there with yellow cartridges.
Yeah.
It was like I'd love to know what that was.
You know, up until like kind of the NES, I think it was. There was just loads of these like Wild West fucking consoles.
Yeah.
Where just people had whatever they wanted, and loads of companies would make them, and some of them would be terrible.
Yeah.
And I think it was, what was it called? Brilliant. Ah, you piece of shit.
But they were all like, 8,000 in one.
No, they're really expensive, but like the original like Donkey Kong Arcade was released on like one of those things before it was ever available on a Nintendo console.
Yeah.
But like they would like kind of reprogram it themselves, and the colors would be really wrong, and the frame rate would be terrible. Which is so strange, you know, like that, not that guaranteed uniformity of you know, like it should do this.
I always get that picture of the Simpsons episode where he's like, mind over matter, never mind. It's just terribly badly animated.
Oh yeah, the OG kind of crappy looking Simpsons. That's great.
Whenever I think of counterfeit.
Oh,
Send something up your way, Yusuf. I hope you get it soon.
I'm not first.
Let me know when it
arrives.
arrives.
Oh, you piece of shit. I'm delighted you crashed into a bus. Come on.
Enjoy.
I just had a banana which I
Shouldn't have
threw
used
back.
that, should you?
Can you hold on to them in this?
No. Actually,
Right.
I was only playing that the other day, and I was used to playing Mario Kart 64. I was like, what? No, you can't. You just have to time it right.
Oh God, what's going on here? That's embarrassing.
Your whole performance so far has been embarrassing.
Feckin' heck. I hit the bomb. Oh, I didn't.
Oh, come on. Hit him. Oh, yes. I'll take it. The cream always rises to the top, Yusuf.
Shut up. I'm moving up in the world, though. Do I get any points for 5th?
I'm not sure. You're the loudest tea drinker in the world.
I was gulping it down to finish it before we went again.
How many points you on? 11.
11's decent. You're on 50.
Don't worry, there's still plenty of time for you to catch up.
This is exactly why you picked we do all of them instead of doing them one at a time, because you didn't want me to get used to it.
Not at all.
That was your plan.
Absolutely no. I just thought the watchers would like to see, every track played.
We could have done them individually, cup by cup.
Nah, that's no fun. Fire it, Yusuf. Fire it.
I was looking at you for so long, I was just driving into a wall.
Oh, that was amazing. Come on, come on.
Have you used this controller yet?
What do you mean?
I don't think it works properly.
Why?
Because the steering is mental. Sent you a package there. Hope you can get it.
Thank you.
Very good. God in heaven. May God have mercy on us all. Oh,
I hate this level. Yeah, another blue.
why would you put a racetrack here?
What did you hit?
A geyser.
Geyser. MacGyver.
I saw one
The way
there.
you said that.
I saw one in for real in
Is it not a
Iceland.
geyser?
I say geyser.
People, what is a geyser or a geyser?
How would you spell it? G-Y?
I don't know.
God in heaven. I'm dead.
Not the kind of London geyser now.
Geyser. Oh my God.
Yusuf. People can't watch this.
I can't watch it. I need to get interest for the people. You're right. We should turn it off.
I disagree.
Did you bring any other GameCube games?
No. I actually don't have very many other GameCube games.
What's a
Especially not
GameCube?
especially not two-player ones.
Oh God in heaven.
Yusuf.
Shut up. Oh.
You're shit, mate.
I'm aware. I think this analog's broken.
Sure it is.
It's just not driving straight.
Yes, everything sucks. I don't think it is broken, Yusuf.
No?
No.
Have you used it yet?
Yeah, I've used that until I got this controller, which I got the weekend.
Oh.
How much do you think this controller cost me?
Standard purple GameCube controller, €15.
I wish. 35.
Where'd you get it from?
Most people were asking for 50.
That's mental.
Yep. Yep.
That's
Yep.
a ridiculous price.
It is ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh! And
More
I lost.
expensive than it would be new.
Lost my lightning bolt there.
Yeah, I bought it from a guy on adverts on Sunday. Sunday. Yeah.
God. How come controllers are so expensive now?
I don't know.
Like proper ridiculous.
Well, maybe the haptic feedback and all that stuff. Why? How much are they?
Like 60 quid, 70
No,
quid.
Forget about it.
Get on, baby Mario.
Have you seen they've announced Tomba?
No, I haven't.
Yep. Strictly limited games are going to release Tomba. And I was delighted because during my retrofication period there recently,
Not a word.
I kind of go in and off on it, but I was thinking about buying one, and like the cheapest I could get was €280.
For a Tomba?
Yeah.
God.
And I was genuinely gonna buy it. And I was like, I just can't spend that much money on one game. I just couldn't do it. So I put it on my PlayStation 1 Classic.
Oh, yeah,
Am I
yeah.
allowed to say that? Emulate the game. I do own it somewhere. But anyway, so I was delighted when I saw that I didn't buy it.
There is the thing about, like I've seen lots of debates about, emulation and stuff like that, but lots of these companies, they don't, look after their stuff. They don't give you the option to buy it elsewhere. Because, it's not like, the creators of Tombow want you spending 280 quid on it second hand either,
No, that's like, surely not 20 years on.
Yeah, and needing, like, oh shit, and needing, like, specialist, TVs to kind of plug it into and work and stuff to make it work because they don't plug in anymore. So, like, at a certain point, it's like, well, look, if you can't get it normally, then what can you do?
Well, that's one of the games that's nearly impossible to play now because like it was never released on the PlayStation. It was released on, I think, PS Now for a period, but it's not there anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can't get it. And even another game like that is Mortal Kombat 9, Like it was on the PlayStation 3, like Xbox generation.
Yeah.
So you can't get it. Like
Sometimes those things just come down to like licenses.
yeah,
You know, I've seen some real nonsense with like wrestling events.
yeah,
Which was just like they would sign up and they would buy some things. Like you remember when like Kid Rock and Limp Bizkit were really into. They'd always be showing up at like old wrestling events,
Yeah.
the Attitude Era and stuff.
Biscuit.
And then they're just like they would buy it from like the record label for a couple of years, and then it would just be like, okay, time's up, and they were like, oh, can we show this stuff anymore? It's like, well, you gotta pay them. They're like, oh no,
Yeah.
like get rid of that, don't show that then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Biscuit is rocking the set. He was so uncool.
Fred Durst,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh god. That wasn't my one.
Oh, sorry, thought it was mine. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, there's another game announced as well, the Gex trilogy. Interested in that?
Oh, very OG.
Yeah. They got a few
PlayStation era.
brilliant announcements on some remasters and stuff and re-releases. So I will pick up Tombow. I had been playing it, as I say, on the PlayStation Classic.
And how much does it hold up?
It's great. Like it is a great game. It's doesn't tell you what to do, which I really like. Oh, for God's sake!
Why did you want to play Mortal Kombat 9?
Just because I've been watching so much stuff online about like 11 or 1 rather.
Yeah. Do you not own 10 and 11?
Yep. But I was bored of them. I didn't like. Yeah, no, I did, but I'd like to play a story mode again, and I don't remember 9, so.
God. I don't think I ever played 9.
No.
I remember seeing the thing they were talking about, like, when I was a kid, Reptile used to be my favourite character.
Yeah.
And they've just destroyed him now.
Mm.
They've kind of really gone far off it. Like, Sub-Zero and Scorpion have really gone their own thing.
Mm.
And now there's just someone's like, oh yeah, just an army of reptiles. They all look the same.
Yeah,
or,
yeah,
like, they're not even
yeah.
in the last Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I think is really sad.
Yeah. Do you remember like characters like Irmak and
Yeah.
Smoke and like
Noob Cybot.
yeah, lots of ones like that. It must have been so easy back then. All you had to do was like change the color of their suit.
That's it, yeah, they were just like different textures. Although lots of times they were just kind of jokes. And of
Yeah.
course, what's his name? Rain.
Yeah.
That was
Rain.
a joke on Prince,
Oh yeah.
because he was Purple Rain.
I don't really get how that's a joke.
Because obviously he was a purple ninja and they named him Rain, so his name was Purple Rain.
Yeah.
And that's the Prince song.
It's not really a joke though, is it?
Well, you know what it is. They're alluding to something there.
I think they need to scrub up on their sense of humour.
Ed Boon.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hit the boom.
God! I tried to jump a corner and I fell into a hole. Look at the face and the angry banana you have. I knew you were waiting for the bridge to do it. You haven't changed in 20 years.
No, it was a red shell. It was blocking that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and getting you. Come on, get him off. Oh, damn it. What a waste of a red shell.
Oh, fuck off, you.
You said you're awful.
I am bad.
Brilliant.
I haven't held a GameCube controller in, I think, 20 years.
Ah, shut up. You never forget.
You do.
You don't forget.
You can't just
if you're
throw
able
in.
to, you get used to the N64. This is like a much easier.
We played the N64 a lot more before I got used to it as well.
This should be burned into your brain to play this so much.
I never played the N64 one more.
Don't think so. I played this every week for years with my cousin Andy. TikTok star Andy, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
I did.
He put out a very good video there today of Alisson scoring in Brazil.
He scored again.
Well, he did a header like recently. Was that recent?
No, he did that like
No.
2 years ago.
Maybe that was the one. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, Brazilian commentary. Was
Yeah,
it?
that's great.
Okay. Yeah.
Go. Look. At least you're not 8.
Shut up. I want to switch card.
Too late, hot plate.
It's terrible.
It Is your MacBook on there?
Yeah. Oh God. I'm pretty sure it is. So you what was I going to say to you? You're still unsure if you're going to play Final Fantasy 16?
I will play it eventually, but I've just got too many games on the list at the moment and I don't want to play. I don't want to get into it. I just
I've got quite a few games on my list. I got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch, which I've only ever played with you, so I was really enjoying playing it on my own now.
Yeah.
And also playing Tears of the Kingdom, which is really good fun.
Mm-hmm. Both Nintendo games, strangely.
Yes, well, because the thing is, I just got a PlayStation 5 and then just didn't pick up my Switch for ages.
Yeah.
You know, and then I also want to play, what is it? Xenoblade Chronicles 3, meant to be excellent. Never got to play that. Also a Switch game. And Bayonetta 3.
Oh yeah.
So there's loads of really good games I just never got around to.
Aren't they remaking Bayonetta or something?
Are they?
Or have they? Remaster
sure.
or something?
They could be, I don't know.
Everything's getting a remaster. I heard that The Last of Us Part 2 is now getting a remaster.
That must be a joke.
No! What's his face? The composer let it slip there recently.
Why would they remaster it?
Well, that seems to be what they're doing.
Well, maybe they do it like a DLC, because I don't think they did a DLC for that one, did they?
I don't know. And I think that whoever was head of Naughty Dog stepped down, so now Neil Druckmann has the reins. What are we going to see now?
Well, I don't know if I've said this on this before, but I feel like...
But I hate him.
But I think Neil Druckmann reminds me a bit of George Lucas, right?
Excuse me?
In that they both
think they're great.
They both made something really, really excellent.
Yeah.
They both were an integral part of why something was great. And then they were allowed to do it again. There was no other interference. It was just them doing their thing again, and they did terrible versions of them. And I think they don't understand what makes their thing good, and it should be taken away from them.
Episode 1 wasn't too bad.
Oh, there was a lot of trade disputes conversations. Like Darth Maul.
Trade disputes? You think I care about that?
That's the problem. That's all that happened in episode 1.
You got Jar Jar Binks, which people said were racist back then, remember?
God, I forgot that whole dialogue. But no, he is terrible. It just ruined it. It's a big... I mean, like, he's not the worst thing about the film.
No. I thought there was a lot of cool artistic stuff in that film.
I'm going the wrong way.
I
mean, there's lots of... I don't think it's a terrible film.
No.
But...
I didn't watch the second and third, though, or whatever, you know.
Oh, did you not?
No. They're love stories, basically, aren't they? Or one of them is.
Yeah, the second one is Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not a good film. Revenge of the Sith has a lot of problems too. But it's, like, they're not completely ruined, but just compared to what they were before, they're not good.
Yeah.
So I think that's my view on Neil Druckmann. He made the thing and he did a great job. And I don't think he knows why it was good. I don't think he really gets why everybody loved it. Shite. Oh, you're 6. I thought I was catching up really well.
God, I've hit everything in this level. This is awful. This is awful. At least I avoided being shocked.
How did you avoid being shocked? How did you avoid being shocked?
I don't think you beat me in one race, Yusuf.
I don't think I have either. How did you not get
now,
shocked?
people, you see who the GOAT at Mario Kart is.
Well, look, last episode still exists. That's still a thing that happened. I'm gonna get so stressed out on Rainbow Road. I hate Rainbow Road.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
This is reminding me of like Super Mario Land.
Yeah.
Like the big castle and all the like the Bowser pictures and the big statues and everything. It did look like this. It was really cool. I mean, a modern take on this kind of thing. But it definitely got the vibe right.
Go away.
Shit. Is that you?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
God. What the hell? That's just green shell just came out of the side there. There's nothing next to me. It was a wall. Shite. Unbelievable.
Oh. I wish you had a recording of your face.
I'm glad there's no video of this.
You could give you a face like in, you know, the Doom games. Depending on your status, just cycle between 4 different faces.
Well, I'm not editing that, so. I'm quite surprised you don't like Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8?
Mm.
I do like it, but it's just no Double Dash. Double Dash is the best.
I swear the green shells have better homing than red shells in this game.
I think they did a lot to fix the problems with the Mario Kart 7 with 8 a fair bit.
They did, yeah, they did a lot.
So in terms of like modern ones, it's probably like pretty good.
Well, the thing is because 8 sold so badly on the Wii U.
Yeah.
7.
7.
No, 8. Because 8 was
8.
8 was released on the
Oh,
Wii U.
sorry. Yeah, no, not 8. I'm talking about Mario Kart Wii. That was awful. That was the worst of the worst of the worst. And then 7. Yeah, I don't even think I played 7 because, as you say, it was on the Wii U.
But I mean, like, yeah, because I'm trying to think which one. Because they didn't number them for years, and then they started numbering them again. Like, it's like, what is this, Mario Kart 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was Super
Mario
Kart and Super Mario Kart. Or Mario Kart 64? I don't know.
Yeah, Mario Kart 64. It's Double Dash.
You know that NES saw better than the SNES?
Really?
Yeah.
God.
And then the N64 sold worse again.
That's mad.
Yeah, I think it's the era when everyone was playing Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you gotta get it, you know?
That's probably the start of gaming becoming kind of mainstream.
I think so, yeah. I remember there was a thing before where they used to have games and they would be in there'd be arcade machines in
what am I doing?
Brilliant. There'd be arcade machines in pubs.
Yeah.
And then it was only kind of later on they were like, actually, if we put this in areas where kids are. I think one of the first people that did that was Chuck E. Cheese in America. Oh, shite.
I think Wario's going to win, though, overall.
Good. Anyone but you. My goal now is just sabotage. After I sabotage myself, of course. Ugh. Slow and steady wins the race.
I don't think so.
$88 to $16. God.
Is this Rainbow Road? No.
There's 2 more, is there? Okay, come on. Brilliant. So have you not really collecting games anymore then, no?
No, not really. I mean, at times, like, you know, I kind of get back into, I'd love to have that, but no, not really. It's just too expensive, like, you know, and it's just like, unless I really love the game, like, you know.
I mean, like, are you, because you kind of seem to be going a bit back and forth, whether, like, are you collecting it to play it, or are you collecting it for its collecting value?
I never collect anything for their collecting value. I'm playing it because collecting it because I love it.
Right.
You know.
The dog's lifting up my leg.
I mean, I think they're ridiculously priced. There has to be like a sweet spot, you know, because like how many people collect, you know, like Pong, stuff like that. Not many people anymore, you know.
Yeah.
So I think there's probably a sweet spot in your age range, you know, when you're kind of older and you want to rekindle those memories. And then it's over.
Can you pause this game?
Yeah. What, you want me to?
Yeah, do a sec. Oh god. Oh no! Oh. Just a giant Bowser shell just sitting there for me.
I hope I left it there.
I hate this game.
What was the first online Mario Kart? Was it Wii? I'd say
Wii.
it was. Yeah.
You could possibly, through a really convoluted setup, maybe play this somehow online.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
I think you could do something with this where you could connect up like 4 GameCubes together.
Oh yeah.
You could play like, you know, like with like 8 people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Wii was the first one. I played a surprising amount of that online.
Say again?
I played a surprising amount of that online.
Surprising amount of what, Wii?
Yeah, Mario Kart Wii Online. You know, I felt like you don't get the good motion control stuff if you don't start off and make it a bit clunky at the beginning, though. You know.
I hate Wario.
Oh, fuck off.
Language, Yusuf.
No.
Oh yeah, we should thank our new subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing,
Oh yes.
for liking and subscribing, for,
Oh.
for smashing up that like button.
Well, it's the last episode ever because I'm going to smash every games console today and the computers in case they could play games on them as well. Everything's going.
Smash up the like button, guys. Always wanted to say that.
No, I hate when people say that.
Press the bell icon. So you're notified when a new video gets posted. What other lines do I want to say?
Have you ever done that?
No. Oh, I have, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've never done that in my life.
You're the problem with YouTube, Yusuf. People who just want the content with no commercial.
Yeah, because I don't want to fucking subscribe to everything. Let me just watch what I want to watch when I want to watch it. That's fair enough, isn't it? If I sign up to something. I do subscribe to people who I like, though.
Do you want your favorite creators to like get paid, so they don't have to do real jobs?
They get paid when I watch them.
Mm. Apparently, Twitter is where you want to be at. The amount of revenue you're getting there for your ad.
Not anymore. It's been destroyed revenue-wise.
Yeah, but no, recently. Last week they were paying out creators like massive amounts.
I think that's
Huge amounts.
I think that's in a reaction to how much revenue they've stopped getting from advertising.
What do you mean?
Because the amount of money they're getting from outside sources has fallen away terribly.
No, but I mean, yeah, but they're passing on ad revenue to creators.
Yeah, I think that's a reaction to keep people on it because lots of people are moving off it now.
Well, apparently that Threads has gone down 94% in users, and apparently they tried to conflate the numbers with Instagram users because they could just transfer it over.
Yeah, because you need to have an Instagram account to have it.
So, take that, Mark Zuckerberg.
I do love this level.
I love the music in this level.
Yeah. I didn't really get on with Mario Sunshine. Did you?
Do you know what?
You never
That
played
was
it.
at a very hazy part of my life. A couple of Marios after 64 just ran into each other for me in my memory. What was there? There was Sunshine. What was after 64? Sunshine?
Yeah, Sunshine.
And then what was it?
Galaxy.
What introduced the dynamic where you're running around a planet?
Galaxy.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember that one.
That was
more.
on the Wii, yeah.
Sunshine, I don't remember very well. It was like you had water cannons or something, hadn't you?
Yeah. Did you not get it when we got the very rare limited edition Switch release of Mario?
Oh, I did. I just haven't played it.
64 and
Yeah,
Sunshine.
I just haven't played it.
Was that 3 games? Was that Galaxy as well?
I thought so.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Apparently, people are already trying to scalp it on eBay.
I mean, you create the demand for it by making it
Yeah.
that limited. It's gonna happen.
Speaking of limited, what about that Taylor Swift concert, eh?
Trying
Everyone's
to
going crazy.
trying to get tickets for it
Are you?
on Friday. My wife is one of the very few people who got given a code.
Oh, what is the code? How does the code work?
Basically a pre-sale code, but there's loads of people didn't get it.
What does that mean? That you get a ticket?
You can. I don't know how many people got a code, but a certain amount of people got a code, and that means that they might be able to get tickets.
How are you eligible for a code?
You register, and if you're lucky, you're picked.
Right,
It's like a
okay.
lottery.
You have to prove you're a Taylor Swift fan.
They were going to do all this weird stuff, like they were trying to make sure if you had a legit enough sounding email address, they'd know it wasn't a bot.
Alright.
So if you weren't like a random string of numbers and letters, you had a
Right.
better chance of it.
Okay.
But they did this thing in France where they tried to release. I think they had released 80,000 like codes for
Yeah.
like people to get them on pre-sale, and then 700,000 people logged on to try and get it.
Oh god.
And it was because they made it so that you go and you buy the tickets, you add them into your cart, and then you can you put in your code to buy them. So everyone just went on and was like, oh, they're letting me add them to my basket, so I'm going to do that anyway. And they had to shut down the entire site and push it off by a week.
Does anyone not like her?
Some people don't, yeah. Like if you don't, you're being difficult. 'Cause I think you might not like pop music, but I think she's very good.
Actually, yeah.
I, however, saw something the other day talking about somebody who's going like, anybody who doesn't like Harry Styles, I just don't understand it. I just think he's really
I
not good.
really don't like him.
I just think he's shite.
He's such a smug bastard.
Well, not even think about that. I just don't think his music is good at all.
Yeah.
His main song sounds like the washing machine Calgon ad.
Which song?
Du, 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 du.
I don't know that one.
You know it?
No.
Washing machines live long, go with Calgon.
This
That's
is
the
not
one.
an advertising.
If Calgon want to give us money, that'll be fine.
Why are all Calgon's ads in German and people talking over it in English? Can't they just do it in English?
I don't know, are they a German company?
Must be.
So they do, they put it in. That's really common with loads of places though. They just
Kinder ads do it as well.
over it. Even things that are in English, I've heard them redubbed over for like Northern Irish markets or
A Northern Irish accent, hey?
yeah. And Republic accents as well. God,
I'm a fan of that new Rockshire ad.
which one?
The one they call you Deadly Dave because once you did Tai Chi.
Oh yeah, it's quite good. I do love that.
That encompasses the Irish slagging culture perfectly. Can't do anything in Ireland without people insulting you. You do anything.
Like I said it before, but there was a great thread of tweets where someone was talking about they once wore a red beret in Waterford and somebody went, all right, Super Mario.
It's brilliant.
Never wore it again. Oh god, this is terrible.
No! No! Oh, you. Oh! Wario! Try not to curse on this.
Are you gonna bring your? Well, I'm not trying not to, so don't worry about it. Are you gonna bring your daughter to see Barbie or Oppenheimer?
Neither.
Why not? You gotta pick one. They're the big releases.
Is Barbie even for kids?
I have no idea.
I mean, it doesn't look to be.
I don't know. I have no idea what the rating is for it.
It has what's your face in it as well.
Margot Robbie,
Ryan
Gosling.
Yeah.
I don't like him. Although I like him in his comedy stuff. That's the only thing I think he's good at. I'm resoundly coming last.
People are complaining that Margot Robbie is mid as well, apparently.
What does that mean?
That she's nothing special.
She's very good in Wolf of Wall Street.
No, I mean like physically.
Right. Just fuck off.
Yeah, I know. People love to complain.
I know. Some fat prick standing there going, she's alright, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay to you, pal. Hypothetical person in my head. You know that meme of like the fat guy with the neck beard?
Yeah.
Yeah. That kind of thing. It's like, no, I don't like it. Legs are a bit fat. Shut up. Stay to you.
Calm down, Yusuf. Yeah?
No.
I was going to make a joke about Lizzo, but I better avoid it.
I don't know what it is, but don't say it. Don't know where you're going.
Well, it's just the fact that...
nothing
never
good
mind.
can happen.
Yeah, nothing good can come from this. I'll just not say it right now, but if anyone wants to know, message me and I'll tell you.
Struck by lightning right at the jump, fell down the hole.
Story of your life, Yusuf.
It is.
I wonder what it would be like to get struck by lightning.
Happens to some people quite often.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Wasn't there some fella got struck 7 times in his life?
Kill me. I don't know, but like, do you ever see like it can leave like this kind of mark on your body?
Oh yeah,
And it
like,
looks like a tattoo.
it's like your veins
Yeah.
get like charred.
I don't know, is it your veins or is it like the electricity flowing through you?
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a tattoo that looked like that.
You can get it. We can arrange it. I'll pay for it.
Tell you one thing about this game that's not as great as Mario Kart 64, and there's only probably one of those things. Like Mario Kart 64 had like levels where if you saved your thing to knock someone off, they'd have to repeat the lap. There's not many of those in this. I think there's only 1 or 2, if even.
Yeah, you're thinking about exactly that level in Wario
Yeah.
Land on the N64,
Yeah.
where they jump over the thing and they get hit by lightning. Which would just be our childhood waiting for that moment to go by to ruin someone's lap.
Do you ever do you know who Rick Rubin is?
No.
An infamous music producer, like one of the most famous ever.
What do you do?
Huh?
What did you do?
Oh, he's done everything. Like he did System of a Down's Toxicity.
Oh.
He did like every major person you can think of. He's done there. He's produced.
Taylor Swift?
Yeah,
No, he hasn't.
I'm pretty sure he has.
Anyway, go on.
He has this podcast out now, and I really like him. He's just so chill, like, and he basically says, I know absolutely nothing about music. Like, I just I kind of get into the flow, you know. And he's all about that kind of stuff. But he's very relaxing. Like, you should check him out. Big guy with a massive beard, like, but he's just very calm. And I actually started listening to him on Andrew Huberman, who I love. But anyway, he has different guests on. Like, he had Owen, what's his face?
Wilson?
Yeah, on there recently, because he knows a lot of people in the famous world of famous people. But he was he had Will Smith on there last week. And I was just like, too soon, mate. I do not want to hear what this guy has to say right
Poor
now.
Will Smith. I feel sorry for him.
I don't.
I mean, look, he shouldn't have slapped your man.
No, I have very strong feelings about the way he acted that day.
I don't think that's acceptable because you can't hit someone like that.
No, you can't.
But I think he seems to be somebody who seems to be going through a lot of crisis for a long time. You know,
Yeah, well,
there's lots of photos of him having like a breakdown in public.
Well, he needs to fix himself. Like, he needs to fix his
God.
relationship, is what I would say.
I'm never finishing this lap.
Like, I saw that, what was it, that room or something?
Red room or red
Yeah,
table.
did you see that? I was like, Christ almighty.
Yeah, that's for everybody doesn't know where he's speaking with his wife. And they're like talking about their like open relationship, which it doesn't sound like he wants to have an open relationship.
Not at all.
And he says that's the there's a famous meme where he's crying.
It's just so sad. But anyway, I was just like, yeah, that's too soon for me. Sorry.
Usually that's the way these things work. The PR people bring them around. They go on these shows.
I get the feeling he did it because he's friends with Rick Rubin. You know.
Maybe, but like, you know, those things are very, very carefully edited and questioned in advance about who's going to be on what. Apparently, Harry Kane did Hot Ones.
All right.
I didn't watch it though because apparently he did well. And I don't want to see him doing well.
He did well. Why didn't you like him?
Oh, do you like him?
Yeah, I don't not like him.
I think he's the worst player in the fucking Premier League.
What?
Not quality wise. I couldn't hate a player more than I hate Harry
Why?
Kane. Because he's the only player in history to get a goal taken off a teammate to award to himself.
Say again? The only player to what?
In history to go to the dubious goal panel.
All right.
To get a goal given to himself, which he didn't touch, by the way.
And did he get it awarded?
He did get it awarded to it.
Well then.
Yeah, you see it, he doesn't, and he swears on his daughter's life that he touches it, and he just does not touch it.
Well,
he also had that really long time where people would go up for headers and he would walk underneath them and then jump down as if he got fouled, and they would just go and they'd all fall on their neck.
All right.
Do you remember he did this
Not
like
really.
15 times in
Not
one
really.
season? Yeah.
I don't mind him.
I cannot stand him. I think, I really hate Harry Kane. Such a prick. Anyway, he's on Hot Ones.
He did well in what way? He was able for the spice level?
Apparently so, yeah, he did okay. Like, because some people freak out. Did you ever see the one with Lord on it?
No, I don't like her.
Why don't you like Lord?
Why don't you like Harry Kane?
I told you why. I gave you loads of reasons.
Why don't I like her? Because she's 16. That's why.
You mean when she was
Yeah,
a long
exactly.
time ago?
That's all she is to me. No, I don't like her song. I just think it's a bit boring.
Her song.
Yeah.
She's got lots of songs.
Well, her song that she was made famous on.
Multiple albums. Anyway, right. She was on that. And I've never seen somebody react so well to it. She was acting as if she was eating like nothing at all. Like she was trying biscuits. To a point that the guy who was hosting it, like you could see he starts panicking because he's not getting any time to calm down in between the questions and the sauce. He's just like, she's like, yes, that's a bit spicy. And like most people are freaking out at this point, and she's absolutely fine with it.
Maybe she used the wax on her tongue like Homer did for the kid.
Maybe. She didn't start hallucinating and talking to a coyote. Space coyote.
Voiced by Johnny Cash. Speaking of Johnny Cash, how about that song Hurt, huh?
Written by Trent Reznor.
Yep. He was on Rick Rubin's show this week. Yeah. It's a great song. You know Trent Reznor wrote that when he was like 23.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does lots of
And the
sound.
lyrics of that, like, you
It's
know,
very good, yeah.
it's like, if I could start again, you know, it's like, you're 23, mate. You know?
He does lots of soundtrack stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff
He's
for
very
films.
gifted, yeah.
I think he does some stuff with games as well.
Gifted dude. Anyway, Rainbow Road.
Oh my
Now,
god.
We might be waiting for you to finish this race for a couple of hours. So
Look at the map. Look how far
I'll
away
take
I
the
am
opportunity
from
now,
everybody else.
guys, to thank you for tuning in to my near victory, although it hasn't been as good as I would like. Second,
All you can say is neither of us won.
Yusuf, will you stay on the
Jesus.
track?
What is...
For Christ's sake, genuinely, you are so bad at this game.
I never said I was good at it.
People will be complaining about this.
Well, look, right?
4 minutes, 20 seconds. You're nearly a minute behind me, and I came second.
Lays it. Because you said 420. God in heaven.
So yeah, thank you folks for tuning in as always. I hope you enjoyed my video last week, which was top 5 Nintendo 64 racing games. I'm saying that really before both videos, just so you know. So hope you've enjoyed that in the future in my past.
I didn't enjoy this. And the channel's going down. I'm reporting
just by 4 points.
I'm reporting myself by copyright. Look, neither of us won. We should applaud Wario and Toadette.
I'm
the
on the
only
stadium, though. I'm on the
real
stadium.
winners here.
Alright, so thanks guys, as always. We love you. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Adios.